Hey there, you lovely humans. Welcome back to my channel. I am so glad that you guys are here for another fun video. Katie here, and today I am going to be talking about a couple things. I got two packages I want to discuss with you. One has been opened already, one I'm going to unbox with you here. And I also want to talk very quickly about a local exhibit happening in the city of Toledo that I think if you are a fan of the spooky and the supernatural, you definitely need to check out. You may notice behind me, my upper wall over here is completely blank. I took down all of my posters. Just wasn't feeling them. They weren't hanging up there correctly because my roof is kind of at an angled slope. So I would just go past them and I wasn't feeling 100% about what was up there. So I just decided to take everything down, and I got to figure out something to do with the space. I want to do something Halloween-y there instead of the music posters. I still have a couple of them over here, so we'll keep that section to my music posters. But back there, I want to do something with something spooky, but I'm still trying to figure out the best use for the space. So I think for a couple videos that may be empty. So I'm sorry if you got used to those videos with my pictures and everything hanging up, but we're gonna turn it into something new. So stay tuned to see what happens. Or if you have suggestions, that would be awesome. If you have maybe some home decor yourself that you love that would look okay on a sloped angle, because it does slope forward. So, you know, things are being stuck up there at this angle. So it's hard to keep like posters flush against the wall. They kind of drooped. And it just doesn't look very good. So I'm trying to figure out if I need to buy, you know, a special, maybe a special poster sized frame that I can somehow tack up on the wall. I don't know right now. Maybe I'll paint it. Maybe I've been wanting to paint the space for a while too. So maybe we'll just leave it blank until I finally get around to painting my space. Maybe that's the incentive I needed to get my butt kicked into gear. So we shall see. So stay tuned. If you have suggestions or if you have pictures that you recommend, or anything of the like, especially if it's Universal Monster or any horror type movie related, that's the vibe I want to go with. So I appreciate any insight, any thoughts. That would be great. So first of all, I really want to talk about this exhibit going on currently. So the Toledo Museum of Art currently has an exhibit on loan from the Minneapolis Institute of Art, and it's called Supernatural America, the Paranormal and American Art. And when I tell you this is an incredible exhibit, honestly and truly, I had so much fun going through this exhibit. So this opened up back mid-June. I think it was like June 15th or June 12th that it opened, and it's going to be running until September 5th. So you still have time to go there if you're trying to make plans for the summer. If you live in the tri-state area, I think it would be a great reason for you to stop into the city of Toledo and check us out, because we do have a lot of awesome things to offer. Not only our art museum, you need to check out our zoo too, because it is extraordinary. But when I was at the exhibit, I found that they had a book that was compiled that holds every piece of art that they had in the collection. So me being the spooky jerk that I am, I of course had to have this book. So bought it. This is not going to be hitting the like Amazon, and it'll probably go to major bookstores, but this is not going to be coming out until August. So you're going to get a bit of a sneak peek at this book. So of course, like I said, it's called Supernatural America, the Paranormal and American Art. So you can see on the cover there's a bit like a hand trying to grab through, and that is one of the art pieces that was in the exhibit. And then you open up the book, and you've got this beautiful photograph from one of the paintings that was in there. But it's very detailed. There's a lot of backstory to some of the pieces that were in the exhibit, which I thought was completely amazing. But it does have a table of contents for everything that's in this book. There's a director's foreword, which is the art director who kind of compiled the entire exhibit. And I really think it's unique that Toledo is the ones that are carrying this exhibit first. So like I said, it's on loan from the Minneapolis Art Institute. I don't know if they ever put it on display or if it's just come to Toledo front and center first time out of the gate. But I'll tell you right now, I was thrilled to see it. After its little tenure in Toledo, it is heading down south. It's going to, I think, Louisville. So Katie, you definitely need to check it out when it comes down near you. But like I said, this book is lovely. It was pricey. It's like $50 for this book. So like I said, if you're interested in getting it, you may want to start saving for it. But it's wonderful because like they'll put the pictures in the book, and then they give you a great little write-up about the pieces in the exhibit. And you know, typically like when you go to see an exhibit, you have the little cards that have the artist's name and a little bit of their history. It doesn't ever really go into this much detail about a piece of art, but it was really truly gorgeous. And I think I did a TikTok for the exhibit, so if I can find it, I'll insert that here so you can kind of see a little bit of the exhibit. So I'll be right back. If you live near or happen to be passing through Toledo, Ohio this summer, I highly recommend you spend some time at the Toledo Museum of Art. Starting today, June 12th, and running until September 5th, 2021, we have an exhibit entitled Supernatural America, the Paranormal in American Art on display. In this exhibit, you'll find paintings, samples of automatic writing, photographs of spirits, and some hand-drawn UFOs. The exhibit is extensive and features many beautiful and haunting items. So if you are a fan in any way of all things macabre, I definitely recommend you carve out some time and check out this incredible traveling exhibit. As I said, this is on loan to the Toledo Museum of Art, I believe from Missouri, and so it will only be here until September 5th, so check it out. Okay, so that was just a few of the pieces that were there, but I really thought this was a beautiful exhibit that they had, and that one's called Destiny's Manifest, and I think that's a French artist. Yeah, Jean Hota Lianos. Maybe he's like Portuguese, because that looks more like a Portuguese name. But this was a interactive exhibit where it was on a screen and it faded and changed. So here are two different versions that were shown in the exhibit here. So it was really, really, really nice. And just really powerful, a really powerful exhibit. You know, because you don't really think about people drawing pictures of ghosts, and there were, you know, examples of old spirit boards in there. There were spirit photography exhibits and examples. There were UFO things. There were some monster things. So basically anything you can think of or that, you know, goes bump in the night was kind of included there. This artist, Gertrude Abercrombie, was wonderful. I had never seen her work before. She had two pieces in the exhibit, but this is one of her paintings here. Absolutely lovely. I absolutely adored it. And I just think it's a really wonderful way to spend an hour or so. And then, you know, walking around the rest of the Toledo Museum of Art. The Toledo Museum of Art itself is free. This is you have to pay for the exhibit, and I believe it was $10 to $12 to see the Supernatural in America exhibit. But of course, that money is going towards the Toledo Museum of Art, and I think they also give a portion of that money to the Minneapolis Museum of Art for allowing us to have it here. So, of course, there's thousands of photos in there. I'm not going to give you everything, but it's definitely worth the cost. And it is available on Amazon for pre-order. So if you want to go to Amazon.com and get yourself a copy of the Supernatural America book, I highly recommend that as well. If you can't make it to Toledo, that's the next best way to go, because you will see all the things that were included in it. So check that out. The next thing I want to talk about really quick, Spirit Halloween threw us an ace in a hole. They had a surprise drop for a Funko character. So typically Spirit is who I've gone through to get Hocus Pocus Funkos. So I got the Sanderson sisters through them through a pre-order where you had to order it in, like, I don't know, it was like July, and then it was supposed to come out in, you know, October, and then they would push it to November. I've had videos on here where I've talked about my love-hate relationship with the pre-order of Spirit Halloween items. So I saw that they were getting Dani from Hocus Pocus, Dani and Binx, and I was like, I definitely need to get a hold of that one to go with my Billy Butcherson and my 3 beautiful witches. But I was really hesitant if they were going to be putting it in a pre-order situation, because I'm like, if they do that, I'm going to just wait and see if they have it in the store, because that was the problem. Like, I put a pre-order in, and then I would go to a local Spirit Halloween, and there they were sitting on the shelves, and I had still not received my pre-order from months back. So for whatever reason, they didn't pre-order it. They just put it out. So currently, if you go to Spirit Halloween, you can get yourself a Dani with Binx. So that's what I did. I went to Spirit Halloween and I got this little cutie. So this is her right here with Binx. So there's a better look of her there with little Binx up in the corner there. So cute. So these are the ones that they have included. So you've got the 3 witches, and you've got Dani, and you've got Billy Butcherson. So if you are a Hocus Pocus fanatic, like you know I am, you have to pick it up. So I really like her details. I think she looks super cute. She's even in her little costume. So A+ for this piece. I'm really thrilled. And it came very quickly. I think I ordered this probably a week and a half ago, and it got here like 2 days ago. So that's awesome, and I'm really, really thrilled about it. So definitely get yourself a little Dani to go with the rest of your Hocus Pocus collection. So the final thing I have, I put in another order with one of my favorite small businesses, Cat's Meow. So ordered this probably less than a week ago. It showed up on Friday or Saturday, maybe Saturday. It came in the mail. So I've been holding on to this so that I could open it up with you guys. I don't know what it's gonna look like. I mean, obviously I know what they look like on the website, but I don't know what they're gonna look like out of the box. So I don't know where my scissors are. I've had children up here all week. I don't think they would have touched my scissors, but I do have unopened juice boxes up here, so thank God for that. Let me put it on a pause and we will find the scissors. Well, this is ludicrous, but I can't find my Halloween scissors. They have to be on my desk somewhere, so I'll have to do a deeper dive later, I guess. But we're going to just use these for this video, I guess, unfortunately, instead of my Halloween scissors, but c'est la vie. So we're going to go ahead and open this guy up. And now this is going to be some more Halloween in Salem pieces, which I'm sure you probably could have guessed. Fayleen's got some great lighthouse pieces that she keeps coming out with. And so that's going to ultimately be my next collection that I start adding. But I really want to finish out my Salem collection before I pick up any of the lighthouse pieces. So we're going to finish this up as best we can. She gave me a little sticker that says, "You're the best, paws down," on the box. She sent me a little patriotic Casper sticker, absolutely adorable. Oh, and I got a Cat's Meow newsletter. See, Fayleen is incredible. I don't know of any other small business that's quite like hers. I mean, she is really the Cat's Meow, truly. She comes out with these cute little newsletters that she sends out with her purchases, and she's just so delightful. She's so nice, easy to talk to. I've messaged her several times on Instagram. Every time she's absolutely wonderful. And I'm just really, really happy to be able to support her in any way that I can. So let me grab this guy out of there. Oh, so here is piece number one. I did get 2 pieces that I ordered. Number one is this little trolley. So this is the Salem trolley. So cute. I love it. So then on the back, she's just got Autumn and Salem, and then the Salem trolley name. So this is one of her newer pieces that she's just come out with. But I absolutely adore that. I love the details. I love the skeletons here in the back, the ghosts and the crows. And there's Casper right there, as he always is in every single one of these pieces. You're always on the hunt to find Casper. So that is absolutely lovely. So that was piece number one that I picked up. And then piece number two, again with this Hocus Pocus love that I have, right? So, you can't talk Salem and not add Hocus Pocus in there, can you? So, of course, I needed to have Max and Dani's house. So would you look at how cute that is? So, according to the people of Salem, this is actually referred to as the Belcom Cottage, which is located at 4 Ocean Avenue in Salem. Now, there are 2 Ocean Avenues in Salem, so if you go and you put the address in your GPS might take you to the wrong place. So you want to double check that you're going to the right place, because it is, I mean, they are on the water. This house is located on the water. It is amazing, not only in the way that it looks on the outside, but where it is located. They don't show you that in Hocus Pocus. They don't show you that the house is literally, it looks out into the water. So lucky people that live in this beautiful house. I mean, they have to deal with fans coming around and taking pictures in front of their house all the time, but they're really good sports about it. You know, my cousin and I, when we were out there 2 years ago, definitely had to go out and get pictures. I guess it was 3 years ago, almost 3 years in October. Good grief. Okay, so when we were there 3 years ago, that was the case. The people didn't even come outside. They just kind of let people walk around. It was kind of a rainy day when we went, but it was so wonderful to be able to mark that off my list of places that I've been to. I'm gonna see if I can find that photo, and I'll put it in here if I find it. But yeah, so this piece is absolutely lovely. And I'm thrilled. She even has on the back, built in 1870, known as Max and Dani's house, or the Hocus Pocus house by Hocus Pocus movie fans. So, those are the 2 pieces that I'm now going to add to my Autumn in Salem collection. I'm so glad that Faylene did this series. It's like she reached into my brain and was like, what do you want to see in a little village form? And I went, more Halloween fall in Salem, please. And she went, I can do that. So, Faylene, you are wonderful. Thank you so much for the quick delivery, for the love and care that you put in my delivery. You guys are amazing. So, I'll put the Cat's Meow information in my description box below. You should definitely go check them out. They do have a discount code with my channel. So if you want to pick up a Salem Halloween piece, just use the coupon code Katie10 and you will get 10% off of your order. So again, thank you, Faylene, for being completely wonderful. Thank you for watching my video. Hopefully we'll be getting out to decor hunt again soon, within the next day or 2. And so look forward to that video here shortly. And I think that's it. I think that's all I wanted to talk about. But definitely go check out the Supernatural in America exhibit in Toledo. I will also link to the Toledo Museum of Art in my description box below, so you can go there and check out any additional information that you need to. And if you come to Toledo, definitely come and let me know, and maybe we can go look at the Supernatural exhibit together. It would be awesome. So, that's going to be it for today. I will see you in my next video.